Hello, Hotties.
I'm Positive Noodles.
And I'm xFlowmingo.
Welcome to Hot X Nudes.
If you're new here, this is where we drop some hot takes on gaming news, Reddit stories, and do our weekly FMKs.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I know we were gone last week. Everything's
Yes.
okay.
Yep.
Just technical difficulties and busy schedules.
And sleepiness.
Yeah, sleepy Swifties. But honestly, for me, there was like a huge rainstorm, like our basement flooded, and so we were having these brownouts, which I realized wasn't a common term. It's like a blackout that lasts less than a minute.
Yeah, I had no idea what that was.
Yeah, so I didn't want anything to be corrupted or anything like that. So, it was just better if we didn't. But yeah, so welcome back, guys.
Welcome.
So yeah, let's get back just into it. How are you, Flo?
I'm good. I'm like so sleepy today as well.
I get that.
I slept all day.
I took naps too. I took naps
I've
too.
literally been like on and off sleeping till like
Yeah.
3 p.m.,
Yep.
which was not intentional.
No, I had an alarm for 3:40.
Yeah.
Because
I'm like,
we
I'm
record
tired.
around like 3 or 4 and I was just like
Right.
tired.
Right.
The
And I
pets
got my
were
last
on
rabies
me.
shot last night, so
Ooh.
I don't know if that was what's making me tired.
You're just a
I'm
sleepy
knocked.
Swifty too, though.
I am. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. But no, I was napping too. The pets were on top of me. I was like overheating because
Oh,
my cat Salem will just go right on top of me. If he can, he'll like sit on my face, and I'm like,
oh my
okay,
God.
Salem.
Please.
And Sabrina's over there sleeping. We should do a pet cam, but she doesn't want the attention.
Oh,
Actually, she
no
doesn't care.
cameras, please.
Right. If you guys haven't visited my stream yet, Positive Noodles on Twitch, we do have a pet cam and it's in like a little
Mm.
noodle bowl. I've actually changed up my
Oh,
overlays too, which I'm very
I
happy
love
about.
yours. I
Yeah.
want to do a switch up of mine as well. I think I
Yeah.
will.
I'm
We'll
also
see.
looking into doing PNG tubers as a redeem, but also days that I'm just like having body dysmorphia or just like don't want to show my face, or maybe if it's a wash day for your hair, if you know, girlies, or if you know. So it's just like you
Oh,
don't want to worry about that. Um, yeah. So, but
understandable.
I'm really
I
happy.
had a
I drew
self-care
them.
week.
Yes, we all
Uh,
need it.
Speaking of hair, I did my hair blonde again. If you guys are watching the video version on YouTube, you can see
Yeah.
I'm blonde again instead of pink. And then I finally got my nails done.
I
I'm
need
so
to get my
happy.
nails done. I think right now I'm just gonna do the press-ons. I do the Impress by
Yes.
Kiss, and I love
Yeah.
doing that. I did them for my wedding. I just did a French tip one for my
Cute.
wedding
I
because
love
I
it.
was just like
Simple.
whatever. But
Yeah.
I like doing them, and I like doing the one where like one finger is different, and I
Yeah.
like doing them on my ring fingers.
Hmm.
So I think I actually did that for my wedding too. I think I put like a
Probably.
yeah, I don't fucking remember.
I don't remember
Um
either. That was a whole year ago.
Yes, I celebrated my 1 year anniversary for my wedding. It
Fabulous.
was lovely. We went out Friday night and got dinner and did a bookstore date. And I was not
Oh,
driving, Eric was driving, and I was a little tipsy because where we went
love
to
it.
go dinner, I forgot that their cocktails are strong. And it was basically all alcohol, no mixers.
Pop off.
I was a little tipsy in the bookstore and it was a
It's
lot of
giving
fun.
tequila shots with tequila drink.
It was really only 2 drinks, but I have to remember like I'm 28 now. We should do a drunk stream
Can't handle
soon.
it
We need to do
anymore.
a drunk podcast live.
We do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe, well, we got to record our bonus episode for the
Yes,
month,
we had to
right?
record that soon. Um, and I have ideas for that and
We
stuff
should do
like
a
that.
drunk one.
Also, in the future we may bulk because both of us have to go away for like things, like I have vacation, whatever. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
tired. So like there
it's
might be bulk
understandable.
ones. So if like it's not relevant the week later, suck. Um
Yeah,
just because
pretty
sometimes
much.
we talk about the news. But uh yeah, no, we did a bookstore date, which we went to the bookstore. We bought a um like we wanted to buy a board game for us or a card game for us, and then we went
Hmm.
off and bought books for each other that we think they would like. Eric went
That's
right
so
to the
cute.
romance, and then before he's like, I couldn't remember if Fuck Mary Kills. You like Enemies to Lover? And I'm like, yep. And then he got me the Hating Game. I forget the name of it. But
Ooh,
yeah, super cute cover. Like I like
love it.
them and everything. So I haven't started reading it yet. I got him the Dresden Files, the first of the Dresden File books. Um, which is like a fantasy type thing.
Yeah.
I called my sister. I'm horrible. I called my sister, who's a librarian and English major, my older sister, and I was like, "Hey, I was like, you're really good at curating books that people would like. What would Eric like?" And she like sent me a
Oh my
list.
God. She's like,
Yeah,
oh yeah, I got
she's
you.
so
I
good.
love
Like
that.
I wasn't about to say her tag, but her tag is so cute on Instagram. It's
Ah,
yeah. So it's super cute.
yeah,
But yeah, she's a librarian, so she knows like
love it.
what to do. So we got that. I actually watched the Dresden File shows a long time ago. It was like one season, I think. So super cute. But anyway,
Cute. I love
yeah, we
that.
did the bookstore date and then we just like did nothing for the rest of the weekend. But we got the
Very
board
nice.
game Boop, which
Oh, boop.
is I think yeah, it's called Boop. And what it is it's in like a square board game box. And I should have brought it up. And in it is like a little like quilted blanket that's like squares, like a grid. And you have kittens and cats. And you have to put them on the bed. You flip over the back of the box and you put the thing on there. And so you have 8 kittens and you have to put the kittens on the bed. But if you
Uh-huh.
put them next to any, it boops them away one square.
Oh,
And you have to get 3 in a row to upgrade to a cat. And then if you get 3 cats in a row, then you win. It's like it's super cute.
that's cute.
But and it's like super easy and fun and it's like a perfect like we were playing it while watching New Girl and whatever, so
Yeah,
it was nice. But anyway,
that's really nice. I
yeah.
also just I wanted to talk about because I went to the beach and I feel like that every time I go to the beach for the first time for like the year,
Yeah.
it's like a spiritual awakening. I don't know why. Something about that salt water and
Well, you've
that
always been
sunset.
coastal, so
I've always been coastal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I do love the beach. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like a go into the water kind of gal.
yeah.
Like I don't swim at the beach often. But I do go to the beach and like I'll walk in like knee deep.
Yeah.
And I do go in once in a while, but I get nervous when you can't see the bottom and like we don't have like clear
Clear
blue
beach.
water
No.
here. We
No.
it's
My
so
friend's
I
a
get nervous and
fish.
like yeah,
My
I wish I could be like that and I am like when pools and stuff, but I'm like I'm one of those people that I'm like I know if there's a shark in here, this is the shark space.
yeah.
I'm not trying to impede its space. You
Uh
know, I don't want to make it
Thrash is in
uncomfortable.
there. Gecko's Thrash is in there.
Right.
No, my friend, like,
But so
it's
it was
like
so
getting a
nice.
kid out of the like water.
Oh,
Like
I bet. And I used to
she,
be like that when I was a kid and
oh yeah,
fearless, but like now that I'm an adult, my logical side says, no,
yeah.
not a good
I
idea.
I go in the water. I'm not as long as my friend. This is Karen. She's been on stream before. It's just like
Oh,
getting
yeah, yeah,
her
yeah.
out of the water. She's like, I'm gonna be in there, and I'm like, okay, you have fun. And
I
she'll
love
be in
it.
like an
Good
hour
for
later,
her.
and I'm just over here like,
I'm like
oh
relaxing on the sand,
yeah,
going in like a little bit knee deep, maybe
yeah,
even like hip deep or whatever, but like yeah, but it was so nice. I mean, we didn't like go in the water because like it's still kind of cold. Like
yeah,
it was like 60s, 70s, but like the sun was out all day, so it was like a warm feeling.
yeah.
And we went at like sunset time and we brought like frisbee and stuff like that. So we were
Nice.
just hanging. It was pretty nice. I got some photos which I shared on my Instagram.
Yes.
And it was just really nice.
And
I
you made
it's
it.
something about the sun and the salt water
Yeah.
and the
Uh,
breeze is
Hair
just
after salt water. Yeah, I know it like feels weird, but I think it's like the best thing for your hair.
something about yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was so good. So I'm happy
Yeah,
that
I'm
I
hoping to go to the
went to the
beach
beach.
soon. There's
Yeah.
a we are close to the coast, but also we're close to a big lake, so
Oh,
we're definitely
nice.
going on the water soon and we're
Yes.
kayaking Memorial
I
Day
want to go
weekend.
kayaking. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I
Enjoy
want to
that.
buy a kayak.
Me too.
Yeah. I might be able to cuz my husband's work pays for $300 worth of like
Oh, like
health
exercise
stuff
stuff?
and so
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm looking
And
into
that
it.
counts.
Yeah. But
Very
anyway,
nice.
let's get into some like
Yeah.
news and everything like that. So, Flo, why don't you go first?
Okay, so I this week I don't really have any gaming news. However, our favorite Pedro Pascal
Daddy.
um Yeah. He was at last week. I would have talked about this. Actually, by the time we recorded, he probably wouldn't have been there, so we would have missed it. But the Met Gala was
Yeah.
last week, last Monday, I think.
Yes.
Um, and the lovely, lovely Pedro Pascal was there. He was dressed amazing. I don't know if you guys saw it, but oh my God. So the
Oh
theme
yeah.
was Karl Lagerfeld, Lines of Beauty or something like that.
Yeah.
Um, and Karl Lagerfeld, I think I'm not exactly sure who Karl Lagerfeld is. I know he was hugely influential in the fashion industry. However, there are some
Yeah.
issues with him,
No, he and
problematic,
I'm gonna
as there were in the
outward
industry
say it.
at the time.
He was fat phobic, racist,
Yes.
sexist, everything like that. Like
Yes.
a shitty person. They
Yep.
actually have tried to make him the theme or like make that a theme before, and it was denied, but it's made this year because his
Yeah.
death was like recently or whatever. So
Yeah. And
it's
I
yeah,
do get it because I know that he was highly influential in the fashion industry. Fine, but like,
yeah.
but
But
anyways, I
they
do.
they did say stuff about it like I know this isn't great type thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So unfortunate, but there also was something funny, which I'll bring up later.
Yes.
But anyways, Pedro Pascal went in with so his suit was
Oof.
like a red button down. Was the tie
Chef's
black or
kiss.
red? I don't even remember. But he looked amazing.
Yes.
It was a red button down, black shorts.
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 Like 10-inch
Shorts.
seams.
Like
Yeah.
shorter than that.
Maybe 7-inch inseam. Something
I
like
think
that. I don't
7 inch
know.
inseams. We saw
Yeah.
a bit of thigh.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Uh and me too. And a long red jacket that's like the same exact color. I think he was dressed in Valentino.
Yep.
Um and so on his feet he had like tall black socks and
Yep.
combat boots, like Doc Martin looking combat boots.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just amazing because in all the photos he was like had his knee out, which is cute because that kind of references his like Esquire that
Yes.
interview where they were like, let's talk about your slutty little knee.
Yes. I love his
And then he
interviews.
was like touching his knee. I'm like, oh, I love this. I love him. It was so anyways, he looked amazing. Bella Ramsey was also there.
They
Dressed in
looked
Tom Brown.
amazing.
Looked so cute. It was like a tuxedo, but like a kilt kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
Also
pinstripes and
sparkly.
pearls.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I also want to quickly talk about Jared Leto's outfit. I hate Jared Leto personally, but
Yeah.
another problematic, but I really liked that he went dressed as Karl Lagerfeld's cat Choupette,
Yeah.
which I believe I don't know where I read this, but I think Karl Lagerfeld left all his wealth after he passed to the cat.
Probably. I don't know if that's a myth or not.
I don't know if that's a myth or like how that works,
That
but
sounds
I
like
found that
his shit.
hilarious.
Yeah.
There were a ton of other amazing looks this time. Granted, my favorite Met Gala theme was Heavenly Bodies back in like
Yes.
2018 or
Oh my
2019. That was
God.
the best theme,
Yeah.
bodied, incredible. But some people looked really good this time. Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
I'm not like a Bad Bunny person. I like some of his music, but like I don't really know him that well.
I think the
But I
men,
saw him with the open backed tuxedo.
yeah. I think the men
Amazing.
definitely went out this year
They really kind of popped off this year.
because honestly, Met Gala or not, like they definitely
It's like just like a black suit,
yeah, and
boring.
I know they
Let's
really
camp it up a
popped
little.
off this year. I mean,
Yeah.
imagine watching the musical Cats, like the movie version, but that imagine.
Right.
Sorry, but the Jared Leto thing, furry.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, just kidding. But yeah.
It was like a big full
Oh,
yeah,
it was a
anyway, it was
huge
amazing. Doja
costume.
Cat also like came as a cat. She had
Yeah.
prosthetics on her face. That was pretty good. Who else? Florence Pugh was there, looked amazing. She showed up with her head shaved, which I think is for whatever movie she's recording right now.
Okay, I know she's recording one with Andrew Garfield, but I don't know if that's that one.
I think so.
Oh, really? Because I thought that was a rom-com, but I might be wrong.
Yep.
Ooh,
It is.
interesting.
I know. Aubrey Plaza was also there, looked amazing. Lizzo looked amazing. Lizzo being there at all is like a statement against Karl Lagerfeld because he would have hated that.
Yes.
Be it like a plus size woman in, amazing looks.
Asshole.
Anyways,
what?
I'm
Sorry.
just gonna keep I know.
Am I the
Kristen
asshole?
Stewart,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Kristen Stewart looked amazing. Anne Hathaway is one that like took the theme pretty seriously, and she also looked amazing. But yeah, so that's really all I have to talk about. I just want to talk about that real quick.
Oh, I didn't know if you were
Um,
going to talk about the Pedro Pascal thing.
oh, okay. So I didn't see the article on this. Do you want to explain it? Because you explained
So,
it to me.
yeah. So basically, and I hope I don't get this wrong, but basically, Pedro Pascal and his like wardrobe person wanted, I don't
Hmm.
know if it's designer or whatever, but they wanted to kind of speak out about it in a kind of subtle way to not like cause a big scene. So his outfit was Valenciaga.
Valentino.
Valentino, yeah, that one. Valentino, which was like a huge competitor. Um, and then both of his middle fingers were painted with the Valentino logo, and he like
Yes.
flipped off in like
Which is cute
subtle
because
ways.
I did
Yeah.
notice that he would. It wasn't even subtle. He was doing
Well, I
photos and
mean,
he was like,
it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't like to the photographers. It was like
"No,
more
of
a
course, it was
statement.
more of a statement." Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you know that like whenever he's on like red carpets or whatever, and there's a woman or a man that has their like nails painted, he'll be like,
yeah.
"Can
He
I see your
always.
nails?"
Yes,
I
I know.
know. Ugh.
I just and oh, the other thing with Pedro Pascal, I saw in the photos of him on his way, he had a gold lip ring on.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, like going this way down the
Yeah.
middle of the bottom lip. And I don't know when he lost that or took it off or what, but
I don't know.
I don't know. It
Love
looked.
him. They
I do.
also,
He's just has my whole heart.
I
I
know.
swear.
Pedro Pascal and Bella also won the Best Duo Award for the MTV
Oh,
Movie and TV Awards, and it's like Popcorn Bucket, and he recorded his like acceptance speech by being like, "Bella, if you want this, you have to come get it because I miss you and I love you and you're
oh,
the duo. We are the duo. I love." It's
oh
so
my
cute.
God. I
Um
love them so much. The two of them are just,
it just makes me so happy.
I
So,
know.
all
I
right.
know.
Moving
But yeah,
on
that's all I've
to
got for Met Gala.
yeah.
Cute looks.
Um
What about you? What you got?
I have, and I know we've talked about similar things before, the Star Wars Jedi Survivor PC port. So,
Mm.
for anybody that doesn't know, Star Wars Jedi Survivor is a game that came out, and it was released same day for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. It was obviously optimized for consoles,
Hmm.
and the PC port has people are reporting it's the worst PC port this year, even worse
Oh,
than The Last
Jesus.
of Us. Yeah,
Oh, God.
yeah, and there's been some patches. It came out April 28th, um, so it makes me it makes me really upset. For anybody that doesn't know, it follows Cal Kestis. I can't say his last name, which was in Star Wars Jedi: The Fallen Order.
Hmm.
So this was by EA and Respawn, but they did an awful job, which makes me so upset because
Yeah.
I only play on PC. My husband has an Xbox, that great, but I want to play on PC.
Hmm.
And for me, it's more relaxing than playing on Xbox, like on the couch. Like that's kind of a different thing for me. So, my husband's bringing pizza. Thank you.
Oh my God. Nice.
Yeah, I'm not cutting this
Love it.
out. Podcast needs to know husband brings pizza.
Absolutely.
So, I'm
Absolutely.
really, first of all, it's EA. I'm not surprised. I don't know. But they've had, like, I don't know. I know that this game is different from The Sims. Like, don't get me wrong. It has a lot more, like, requirements and stuff. But, like, EA's
Hmm.
been working with fucking PCs forever. So it's like, why the fuck? I don't know. It pisses me off. I only have a PC. These people that want to play this game, I played Fallen Order on the PC. I played a lot of I played a couple of the old Knights of the Republic and stuff.
Hmm.
So it just makes me really sad because I'm seeing all these clips on TikTok and I can't fucking play it. I
Yeah.
haven't bought it yet because I was waiting because I knew the whole like I try not to buy games of like day one. Um Probably the only the only one I will be buying day one is Tears of the Kingdom. the new Breath of the Wild. I
Oh,
want it
yeah.
so bad. It comes out this Friday,
Understandable.
May 12th for anybody. So it comes out this Friday. But I mean,
Wow. I feel like that was so fast.
yeah. Yeah, well, the original game came out in 2017.
That's true. That was like, wow.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. I know, right?
I don't want to
Um
think about time anymore.
so
Anyway.
yeah. So I'm like sad.
Yeah.
I hope that the patches come soon, but it's like we need to fucking learn from this. Like
Yeah.
I'm
I
tired
like
of
this is it's
ugh,
problematic. This just keeps happening. Like, don't release the game if it's not
yeah.
ready.
And this is the thing, I get that like you need to make money and you might lose like some people, but if the game's fucking worth it, like the whole thing with Cyberpunk,
Yeah.
and it's not, I don't ever want to blame the developers or anything like that because it's not them.
No,
You
of
know it's
course
the
not. But
fucking
we
like
know it's the man
yeah.
it's the upper management
And
that's going, let's get this shit out so we can make money.
and that's why I wanted to like talk about The Wolf Among Us 2, even though I
Mm-hmm.
hadn't even played The Wolf Among Us yet, but I did and it was amazing. But we talked about it because they addressed that they're pushing it to 2024 because they want the game to be the best and they want
Yeah.
to like make sure that their team isn't overworked because the
Right.
gaming industry, there's a lot of people that are overworked and it's not always the best environment,
Of course.
just for anybody and especially women too. Like it's just, I get it, it's Star Wars and like, but people will wait for this game. People love Cal and I get it. I get it. Star Wars men are just, oh, they hit different.
I know. I
I mean,
know.
Pedro Pascal, Daddy One
Oscar
Kenobi,
fucking Isaac.
uh,
Diego Luna.
just hits different. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
but Cal, like,
Mm.
there's so much hype for this game, and I get that you lose money pushing things back.
Yeah. I
And I
know.
know it sucks, but push the PC port back then. You know what I mean? It just
I know.
pisses me off. And I know that there's going to be patches. I know that there's going to be bugs. That happens. But like, you can't release games like this. And after the whole like Last of Us PC port, and especially like I feel like after the Cyberpunk thing, like they need to fucking learn from this.
Yeah.
And it's again, no
I
hate to
know.
the developers, no hate to like the true people behind the scenes. I am just annoyed because this is a game that looks amazing. It's hilarious. I want to replay like Fallen Order
Mm-hmm.
because of it, but like this is one of the coolest, in my opinion, one of the coolest Jedis out there. And like I just really, really like him.
Yeah.
And the guy who like voices him is so funny too and looks very much like him. Like I know they mocapped him, but like
Oh.
looks very much like him. Um but again, it's just it and the robot with him is so cute and everything. It makes me very sad to see that. I
Yeah.
hope in the next couple of weeks. I'll probably wait a month before I buy it, even if the PC port's all good. And I have a decent PC. Like, don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, I want to up my graphics part at some point. I have a 2060. I would like to get to the 30 series at some point, but like, I have a decent PC, and anyway. So that's my hot
No, I
take.
get it.
I'm
I get
pissed.
it.
Again,
Yeah.
I'd rather wait. And that was the whole thing of like, I didn't mind that they kind of didn't. I think Nintendo's honestly the best about not releasing a date. Like, instead
Yeah.
of pushing it back, they'll push back, like, hey, this isn't going to come out till this year.
Yes.
But like, they didn't release a date until recently, like within this year for Tears of the Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is the whole thing. And I know this is a common saying, but like I'm very much about the measure twice, cut once. Like, don't put out a
Yes.
shit product. So again, bugs happen,
I
but not
agree.
like this. So, uh, yeah.
It's been extreme like that.
Also, the amount of PC gamers now, like, stop poorly porting it. I know I'm not trying to say it's easy or anything, but like, adjust to the industry. I don't know. Maybe I'm being the asshole here. Let you guys let me know. But I'm
Yeah.
annoyed because I really
Am
want
I
to
the
play
asshole?
it. Am I the asshole for wanting a good PC port on day
Right.
one? Um, And again, I just want to emphasize, I don't care if it's a little buggy or things happen, but like
Mm-hmm.
day one can't freaking run it. Hell no. Or shaders, like with The Last of Us, shaders taking an hour to load.
Yeah.
Still, it's ridiculous. But anyway, that's my hot take. Why don't we move on to Powered? Flo, go on ahead.
Powered. Okay, so Powered. Playing, watching, reading, drinking.
Yes.
This week I have been playing, and like the last like 2 weeks since it's been a bit, I've been playing Coffee Talk too.
Yes. Cozy,
Hibiscus
cozy.
and Butterfly. Yeah, it's so cute. I love this game. I loved the first game, and I'm loving this game so far. There's always like it's literally just a story game where
Yeah.
once in a while I make a coffee or tea drink. You know,
I love those
um,
though.
it's so cute. It's so simple. And I love the stories of these. They're usually like hitting kind of like relevant topics while being
Yeah.
like subtle and still like cozy. They're not like, they could be triggering. I don't want to say that they're not triggering, but they're not like, they don't feel so heavy that it's like, I don't want to play. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Um, Again, not to say that it would never be triggering. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it does hit some like heavier topics lightly, and I do enjoy that.
Yeah.
It's just really nice to like it's like I'm like immersed in like just like a book,
It's
you
like
know.
I feel like
It's like
it's very, yeah,
a visual
visual
novel.
novel.
Yeah. I don't know that it's in that category. It might be, but
No.
I would
It's
yeah, it's like that kind of thing.
similar. That's how I would put it.
Yeah. Exactly. Um Watching. I finally watched the Bob's Burgers movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What
Finally,
did you think?
finally. I loved it. It was so good. I was like, I couldn't believe the whole thing. But it was really, really good. So because of that, also finally catching up on the show because that movie came out like over a year ago at this point, or about a year ago. It was like last May,
Was
I
it?
think. I think so.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was a
Because
year
right now,
ago.
like
Fucking
we
shit.
started watching the season and we're about on like the Christmas episode now or like the Thanksgiving, and like Bob's Burgers Thanksgiving episodes always fucking slap because
Yeah.
Bob
Is
just
it this season's?
talking to the turkey. Yeah, the most recent season.
What was the Thanksgiving episode?
They went to the mini golf.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
I just love that Bob is like, oh, like talking to the
I
turkey and
know.
he's like, "Hi, Bob," like
Yeah.
pretending to be the turkey. It's
I
so
love the
fucking
whole
funny.
family. Like, it's very
Their whole
much,
family. It's the show is hilarious.
yeah.
I love that show. It's like wholesome,
Yeah.
but like hilarious. It's like just because it's not like it's not like what's that show? Family Guy,
Yeah.
where it's like pretty like kind of graphic and like,
Yeah.
you know, it's hilarious, but it's like wholesome and
Yeah.
cute and
I will
sweet and
say,
adorable.
I don't think they really came into that as much until season 3. And I only watch from season 3 on because if you like watch the first and second season, it doesn't feel like they're kind of the characters they are now. And I get that that happens a lot with shows,
Mm,
but like
I
I
don't even remember.
originally, I tried like watching the first episode and I didn't like it. I was like,
Ah,
this is too crass for me. Um, and I wasn't always like a Family Guy watcher. I was at the beginning, but again, I think they just go too long with their bits now. But
yeah,
again, like I think third season on is like my favorite, like just going
I
on.
love
And
that.
I love that they actually care about each other. Like it
Exactly.
feels
They're
like an
not like a family
actually,
that all hates each other.
yeah,
They care about each other and they're so sweet.
yeah,
And like the kids are still kids. Like they have their scheming that they do and like but like they are still kids and they
yeah,
have kid thoughts. Cuz
yeah.
sometimes they'll say something and I'm like, "Oh my god, like an
But
8-year-old would say that."
they still treat them like humans. Like I
Like
feel like,
people. They're
yeah.
not like yeah.
But I will say
I
that
love
the
it.
show is the family is definitely very neurodivergent like coded, and a lot of people
Yeah.
believe that um a lot of them are autistic coded, and that really like makes them feel seen. Um
Mhm.
and I'm not I am not autistic, so I don't want to like speak too much on that, but this is what I've seen reports from different people. But like
Mhm.
definitely neurodivergent because that's like just their, I don't know, just their whole aspect, and I love them so much.
Yeah.
Love them so much.
I love them.
I actually listen to Bob's Burgers to go to sleep because I need something in the background.
Uh,
So,
and it's
but yeah.
like there's something so like kind of relatable about that show as far as
Yes.
like every character sometimes they'll do something and I'm like I totally fucking get that.
That's me.
Yes.
My siblings and
Yes.
I acted like that towards each other. Like
Right?
trust me, like, and they're obviously, like, it's a lot more comedic, but, like, they're siblings. Like, you know they're
Yeah.
siblings. And
Yes.
it's very much like, I can make fun of you, but if anybody makes fun of you, I'm gonna, like, throw you against the
Yeah.
wall. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
I love
yeah.
it.
The
That's so
Christmas
cute. I'm so
episode
amped
made me
I'm watching it.
cry, so get ready for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Shit.
so congrats on
Anyways,
watching the
so
new
Bob's
movie.
Burgers. I'm so happy that I'm finally catching up. Reading. I have not read a thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know I'm still
Rude.
on the House
Rude.
of Sterling Sea, but I haven't read. I have not made the time to read anything.
Yeah.
Which is really unfortunate. I really want to, and I think because of that, I really need to get into audiobooks because I
Yes.
want to keep reading. I want to be immersed in these stories, but I find that I just can't do everything.
Yeah.
I can't.
I
There's too
do.
much shit to do that I
Yeah.
can't make time for reading.
For me, I feel like there's two book like when it comes to the book club books, I'm going to be doing audiobooks except for another book club book from a different podcast which we'll talk about later that I want to
Yeah.
read. But yeah, like I have to do audiobooks and I have the
I have to.
opportunity to
I'm
do
gonna have to
that.
like suck it up.
Yeah.
Because I've never listened to an audiobook before.
Really?
And I'm like,
You know
yeah,
there's
because I
ones
just
that
always forget.
there's ones that Pedro Pascal has done.
Hold on.
Excuse me.
Huh?
Sorry, headphone users. Yes.
I'm
Yes.
so sorry.
Yes. Yeah. Your
Okay.
face. Guys, you have to, if you listen, and that's great, only please go to the YouTube video at this timestamp to
I'm
please see
sorry.
that. It's around like 32 minutes. Please go see that. That face was amazing.
Oh my god. Okay.
Anyway.
Anyways, now that I know that, okay. Tom Hiddleston does some as well.
Oh,
And you know how I feel
yeah.
about it.
Yeah. No, there's
He does High Rise.
yeah. I've talked about too, Rosario Dawson, who plays Ahsoka in the live action
Yes.
stuff. She did oh, you're the one who always tells me the name. I'm so bad. It starts with an A. It's the guy who wrote The Martian.
Oh, Andy Weir.
Yeah, he
Not
did.
Andy Weir. Yes, Andy Weir.
Yeah, he did. I can't remember the name of it's like Artemis.
Artemis.
Yeah, so good.
Okay.
She did so well. So,
Okay.
but I will say
I've read part of that and then never finished.
it was
That's
really
like
good.
my thing is starting books and not finishing.
Yeah. That's why I like novella and essay books and stuff like that. So, but
Yeah.
anyway, sorry, I keep cutting you
Anyways,
off.
no, you're okay. You're
People
okay.
hate me.
No, not me.
Yeah.
But
Weird.
yeah, I haven't read. I'm sorry, guys. I'm such a disappointment. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just disappointed.
You're good.
That's
You're
fine.
good.
Anyways, now drinking. What is it? Drinking. That's what I got left. I'm so boring.
No, it's not boring. Hydrate
Water.
or die straight. It's a cute cup.
Hydrate or die straight. Thank you. It says Disney Fuel on it.
Oh, I
Even
love
though I haven't
that.
been to Disney in like 3 years.
You know, I was thinking about it. We need to plan a Disney trip. Like legit, you and me. Because I haven't been since I was in diapers.
Down.
Yeah. I also want to
I'm
bring
so
somebody
down.
else, but yeah. Not Eric. Well, I can bring Eric. But Heather?
Oh,
yeah. We would have that whole trip. Like
I'd
it
be
would
down.
be good. Yeah, we need to plan that.
I'm so down. I also just finished a coffee.
Nice.
I just finished it like while we were talking about news or something. That's all I got. What about you?
So, powered, playing, watching, reading, drinking. I started playing the Telltale Walking Dead series, season 1. Holy shit. I only played episode 1 so far. I'm gonna be playing this week on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesday and Thursday I'll be playing 2 episodes per thing. So this Thursday I'll be finishing season 1.
Mm-hmm.
I will be playing all of them. Which is there's like 3 seasons of them, and I think there's like an offshoot one too, like a short one. I really, really like them. I don't know a lot about The Walking Dead. I know that it was a comic. I know the TV show. I haven't watched the TV show. But I love these. They're so good. I know it's going to emotionally wreck me. I get it. And there are some people that didn't agree with one of my choices in the first season, but or the first episode, but that's the whole point of the game. That's the whole 100%. Point of the game. And so I love people coming in because they're like, I love Telltale, and like they haven't made they shut down for a while because they like couldn't. Yeah, they shut down because they couldn't. Like they're an indie title. I don't know if they got bought by somebody else, but Yeah, they shut down for a while, but now they are making The Wolf Among Us 2, which will come out next year. But like just such a good game. Um Other than that, I've been playing Boop, which is the board game I talked about earlier.
Yeah.
And Valorant. I've been playing Valorant. I have started trying Swift Play. I played a couple unrated games, but that was more just because my friends wanted to play them, and I'm like, okay. Um, but I'm getting better. It
Good.
is getting a little bit easier. And I'm trying different aim sensitivity because apparently mine was way too high, and I didn't know that. I was at 1.4.
Oh. Yeah, Valorant to me is like a slow game.
Yeah,
Mine's
yeah.
like 0.5
That's what Eric's is, and so I
or
changed it to
0.4 or
that.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I definitely am trying a little bit better. I do forget to buy
Good.
sometimes. But
Yeah.
I've only been playing Swiftly and Unrated with friends right now to kind of learn and have them teach me. Well,
Absolutely.
Spike Rush, it's just been whatever. But I was playing Swiftplay with my husband and Jelly and Cabby. Shout out to them. I love them. And
The cuties.
I was like, wow, we got two classics twice in a row. And I was like, oh shit, I need to buy because I thought we were in Spike Rush.
Right. That's right.
I'm
You're
pretty,
like, why do we get classics
yeah.
twice?
Learning the guns I like. I know a huge debate is Phantom or Vandal, and maybe we'll talk about that in a future thing. And I still don't know. I'm
We should
partial
have
to the
a
Phantom.
Valorant episode.
Yeah. I'm partial to the Phantom just because I have a skin for the Phantom. So
That's fair. That is completely valid in my
yeah.
opinion. But I think the Vandal versus Phantom debate to me is a daily thing
Yeah.
because I find I have days where my aim is good and I pick a Vandal because if I can like hit a headshot and it's clean and
Yeah.
it's just like a one hit instant kill. Whereas Phantom, if you're far away, it won't kill in one shot
Yeah.
in the head. So if I'm like I'm spraying kind of mood,
Yeah.
I will pick the Phantom because the Phantom is more stable when you're spraying.
Yeah.
So
Also, I
yeah.
played Deathmatch for the first time today and I was like, I'm overwhelmed. Like I felt like overstimulated.
It's a little bit
And
overstimulating.
that's fair, but I'm like, I think this isn't going to be a warm up for me for a while cuz I
Yeah,
feel
that's
like
understandable.
I think I'll just
Well,
stick
do
to the
you know
range.
that you can switch your gun?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just asking
No,
because
yeah, cuz
you
I
know
don't buy.
Mon?
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't realize you could get a different gun.
Oh my god. Yeah, no,
And he
cuz
was like, "I've been playing death matches with classics only."
oh my god. No, I know I
Oh
could
my
switch my gun. It was just
god.
more
Okay.
like I yeah, it just felt overwhelming and I get it's a free for all, but like I was with so many good people and I'm just like
Mm,
I don't know and there's like people everywhere so I'm like
yeah,
I
it
don't
is
know.
overwhelming. I
But
get it.
I think the range will be a
Yes.
thing and I'm changing some settings around to see and all this other
Yeah.
stuff. So but yeah, that's how I've been playing. Watching, we finished New Girl. I don't know if I finished last time we talked, but I finished New
I don't
Girl.
remember.
Loved it. The seventh season was okay. It was only a couple episodes, but there was only like a couple parts that were worth it for me. But I thought that season six ended it perfectly for me.
Yeah.
But like I think there was some good parts in season seven. It wasn't like How I Met Your Mother final season or like the
I
Scrubs
still haven't
final
watched
season.
that.
This is
Either
the
of
thing.
those.
I rewatch shows and everything, and I rewatch Scrubs and just don't watch the last season because it wasn't made by Bill Lawrence and I don't like it. But
Mm.
like, I just can't watch How I Met Your Mother because I'm just so mad at the ending. I won't spoil it, but I just am so mad at it that it just makes
I
it taints the show for me.
I've heard that.
So, other than that, we started watching Ted Lasso, which I love Ted Lasso.
Oh
That's also made
yeah.
by Bill Lawrence, who is the person that made Scrubs, who is I'm a huge fan of, love him so much.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I also met somebody from Scrubs. I've talked about that a couple times.
Yes.
My Salem's is crackhead mode right now, and I can't even
Oh, there he
see
goes.
the color of his eyes because he has his eyes so big. So if I say "ow" in a second, that's because he is trying to jump up on me.
There you
So
go.
he's been standing on my shoulders while I've been playing Val, and I'm like, okay, dude, like I can't play. Sorry, just side
He
note.
wants to play.
I know. You want to play? Let's play. Oh,
You
okay.
want to play? There he goes.
um, so Serena's
Put him on the
jealous right
put him on
now.
the keyboard.
Yeah, he'd probably do better than
Let
me.
him
Let's
play
be real.
Val.
Hi, bud.
We can get him to
Anyways.
play with Cavi's cat Mercy.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll
Um,
carry.
so yeah, I definitely love Ted Lasso. We watched first 2 episodes of the 3rd season, and I believe this is the last season. They said they
Ooh,
only
okay.
want to go 3 seasons, and
You know, I respect that
yeah,
because there are some shows that just go on too long. And
yeah,
it's like, okay,
I agree.
what's the point?
I agree. And there's some shows that I just never finished. Like I never finished The Flash. I don't know if they're still
Mm,
going, but I finished Arrow, but that's because I'm like obsessed with Stephen Amell and just Felicity and
mm-hmm.
Arrow and everything. But anyway, but I haven't finished The Flash. So yeah, but other than that, I haven't really been watching anything, I don't think. And then reading. I finished House on the Cerulean Sea, as you guys know. Been reading Lore Olympus, and I've been reading my novella. But I'm also going to start reading The Happy Place, which my friend
Yeah.
Natalie and her podcast, and we'll talk about that more at some point. But The Happy Place, it is by I am looking it up. Um, it is by Joanna Swisher, I believe. Hold on. No, that is a blog. Whoops.
Oh.
Emily Henry. So it's by Emily Henry. And it's based in Maine, and I'm from Maine, or I'm
Oh.
in Maine. I'm not from Maine. I'm masshole through and through.
Mm,
But it they're doing a podcast like book club type thing, so I thought that was really cool, and I definitely want to read it. It's a romance novel, and
love that.
it's about, I believe, and I might have this wrong, but a couple that like their friend group always goes and like travels and stuff. And they
Mm-hmm.
broke up, the couple broke up, but they haven't told anybody yet, so they have to act like they're still together. So, but I'm excited to see the main inaccuracies and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Drinking, I
Cute.
am drinking birch beer. It is not actual beer. I don't know if this is common other places. This is by Polar. You can get it in different drinks. I prefer Polar, but it's just um water, high fructose corn syrup, of course, artificial flavors and citric acid, but it's
Mm-hmm.
made similar. It's from the taste of birch trees, and I just like it. I occasionally just like to get
Oh.
this bottle. Also, I don't know if this is a common thing that's known or if my parents made it up. Hello, Sabrina. When you're on a hike and even if you're just walking the trail and you find birch tree bark on the ground, you can't pull it from a tree, but if you find it on the ground, it's good luck. I don't know
Ooh.
why that is a thing, but I
That's
like
cute.
to grab that and hold it for the rest of the
Yeah.
trail. So yeah. All
Love
right,
it.
we're gonna go to break and we will be
Alrighty.
back
See
soon.
you in a little bit.
Bye.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. Yeah, let's get into Reddit stories. So Flo, you go
Yeah.
first.
Sounds good. Okay, so let me wait. I didn't even have mine open. Sorry, disaster. I have quite a long one today.
I have a
um,
super short one and I don't think it's gonna be a big discussion, so don't worry.
there you go.
Yeah.
Mine's an Am I the Asshole? And it's Am I the asshole for objecting to a group of people coming in and playing a loud game at my table in a coffee shop? My team at work is remote, so I work from home. I typically spend part of my workday at a local coffee shop where most customers are working on their computers. It's a popular spot, so sometimes it's hard to find a table. Sorry. Often, customers who don't know each other will end up sharing the largest tables. When I arrived at the coffee shop today, the only open table was the largest table in the shop. It wasn't an enormous table, it seats 5 people total, but only 4 comfortably. I set up my computer and got to work. I was finishing up a weeks long project against a deadline later today. About half an hour later, 2 men approached the table and asked if anyone was sitting on the other side. I said no and moved my sweatshirt off the table to make room for them. I assumed they were there to work because they wore backpacks. They set their backpacks down and went to order their drinks. When they came back, one of them said to me, "Just so you know, 6 more people are coming, and we're going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons here, so it will be pretty loud." I objected. I said that it was fine if they were here to work or have conversation on the other side of my table, but trying to squeeze 7 people into the 4 remaining seats and playing a loud party game wasn't going to work for me. They told me I was entitled and that because this was a public space, I basically just had to deal with it. I thought this was rude. I told them they were crowding me out of my own table because it would be impossible for me to work at the table if they were using it as a game table with a lot of other people. They had already asserted that it would get very loud. I decided to leave because I didn't have time to waste with a fast approaching deadline. As I was packing up, they mocked me for being upset, saying they were confident I'd figure it out and that this too shall pass. Because there were no open seats in my coffee shop, I just went home. To me, it seems that if someone is at a table first, then anyone who joins that table should be basically respectful of that person. Yes, it's a public space, but am I really entitled for asking that they not disrupt my table with a loud game because I was already sitting there? What's the etiquette for sharing tables in a public space? Edit. To clarify, this coffee shop is right next to a university. Some people bring 27 plus inch desktop monitors and camp out all day. I don't. 95 to 100% of customers are studying or working. It's definitely the norm at the shop, more so than others I go to. Before my current laptop based job, I worked as a barista for several years. I know to share space and also keep buying things to pay for the space I occupy. I buy something every hour, including at least one meal each time I'm there, and I usually stay 1 to 3 hours. I did not expect to ask for silence or quiet. The coffee shop normally has ambient noise. My objection was specifically about these men using the table as a D&D game table, with a group too large to fit because they effectively forced me off the table.
Ah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say not the asshole.
I agree.
Now, if it was like a community table, which I don't know if this is common in a lot of places, but say
Hmm.
like he was at one end and then there was like at least 3 seats between him and the other end, right? And there was
Yeah,
enough people, like enough room.
yeah, yeah.
I would say like I would say like no assholes here in a sense, but kind of like they did warn him. But again, he's like being pushed out of his table. And yeah, maybe he's at a bigger table by himself, but he had no other tables.
Yeah,
And I think it's courteous. Like I do think it was great that they like let him know and say like, "Hey, you like we're going to be loud." Like I do
yeah.
respect that, but like I think it's first come first serve tables and like if somebody lets you
I
sit at
agree.
there, that's fine. But like if they say like I have to work, like I feel like they should be respectful of that and I think it's a little for me doing D&D at a place where you can't guarantee a table. I think that's
Yeah.
kind of like hard. Like maybe they said like, "Oh, there's we have a table, like come on down."
Hmm.
I definitely recommend for anybody playing D&D that want to do it in person and don't have a house to do it to definitely look up game cafes. I know that's not
Oh,
available
that's cool.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's places that you can do tabletop and whatever. Like I definitely recommend that.
Hmm.
Or going to a place that you know is going to be a lot more empty. Again,
Yeah.
I think it was good of them to like warn him, but like mocking him and saying like
Yeah.
pushing him out of the space. Again, if it was a lot bigger table, I would kind of be like, okay, kind of everybody sucks here, or like no assholes here. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think not the asshole. I think, and
I agree with you.
I also agree. Like, I think it's great that he does like the buy something every hour,
Yep.
which I don't
I
think you
agree.
have to do, especially if you're
No.
a student, in my opinion.
Hmm.
Like definitely I don't feel so much like that. Like we used to work
Yeah.
in our student cafe and I know that's a little bit different because it was on campus, but
Of
like
course.
yeah, I don't know. I definitely recommend. I know it's not popular everywhere and I don't even think there's one by me, but like a gaming cafe or a gaming
I've never
store
heard of
that
that
has
either,
a
but I would be
Oh,
intrigued.
I've been to one up in Canada and it was actually run by a YouTuber that I loved.
Oh, that's so
And
cool.
you could rent board games or you could just rent a table and it had a little cafe and everything and it
I
was
love
awesome.
that.
I hope that it becomes more common and there's one that I see that's on the West Coast that does want to expand and became a franchise but hasn't been able to. But
Oh, that's so
yeah.
cute. I love that.
Also, if
Aw.
you hear fighting in the background, it is
Oh,
my pets. They're doing WWE.
there they go.
Which is something that came, okay, random side note, something that came to like Comic Cons. Like WWE is like a big fandom that has now recently been at a lot of Comic Cons,
Well,
which is
every
great.
Rhode Island Comic Con that I've been to always has like a
Yeah,
handful of WWE wrestlers.
which is great, but it's just like for me, it felt like out of place at first, but I guess it's a fandom and I guess it's
Yeah.
WWE's
Because it's
acting,
technically
right?
like entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know what?
So
I
I
get it.
guess it makes sense. There's like a story, there's
Yeah.
like canon,
Yeah.
like
And
so I get
fandoms
it.
are valid all the way through. There's a great
Oh,
video by
agreed.
College Humor about being a nerd, being called a nerd.
Mm.
And it's like, oh, well, I know everything about like the Barbie movies and all the lore with that and this and that. And they're like, that's not a fandom. You're not a nerd. And it's like, every fandom is valid unless it's a
Yeah.
gross, like, illegal fandom. Anyway.
Yeah.
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 But like, I don't know. That's really, sorry, that was just WWE because that's what we
No, that's
call when
okay.
they fight. But yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah, so
no,
for
I
the
don't think the
story, it was
asshole.
voted not the asshole, and I agree. There are some interesting comments talking about how, like, the solo person hogging a large table in a crowded coffee shop, they shouldn't be there
Yeah.
for hours. However, I mean, I would argue the same thing that like a D&D session is going to take hours as well. So
Yeah.
like, okay,
And if
they're both
there's,
kind of there.
that's the thing, I feel like always like get a table that accommodates for you if you can.
Of course, if you
But
can. But if
yeah,
it's not available, you
like
sit where you can.
we,
And also the person was willing to allow other people to sit at
yeah,
the table. It's not like the guy was like, or I don't know who it was, but it's not like the person was like, "No, you can't sit here,"
yeah.
even though there's plenty of room.
So like when we were in Boston, we
Mhm.
went to Shake Shack and
Mhm.
the only table that was available was like a 4-person booth, right? And it was
Yeah.
like crowded. So like this like these people came in with kids and they were like looking for a table and like gave me a dirty look and we were already there for a little bit. Like again, if there was any other table, we would have gone to it. But there
Yeah.
wasn't. And it's like we weren't staying for long or anything. And they were like literally like vultures to a
I'm
table.
sorry, but clients are entitled to sit in places.
Yes.
Like
I think it's
if there's nothing else available,
courteous.
I'll
Yeah.
obviously if there was a smaller table or whatever, you would have sat there, but like
Yeah. I think it's courteous to sit at a smaller table if it's
of
available. But
course, if it's available.
yeah. And sometimes you
If
need
it's
a bigger
not,
table to like spread out all your work. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you have like
yeah.
a textbook or this or that or papers, like sometimes you need a bigger table even if you're just
Yeah.
one. But I don't think they're the asshole.
No, I don't either.
So,
Mm.
all right. I have, am I the asshole as well? Am I the asshole for gaming in my own apartment? I, 21 male, live with my roommate, 23 female. When we moved in, we had agreed upon a small amount of times when I can use the TV for gaming and likewise for her. We sometimes play games together or watch movies together as well. I also have a monitor in my room. I play there too if it is too late. I play some games that she is not into with online friends over voice chat, and sometimes she watches me play or is around during other things while I play. Sometimes things get passionate while gaming online, but it's all a game. She got upset with me saying that I act misogynistic in games and say unacceptable things, parentheses, just simple things when going after an opponent or teasing a teammate when they fail, end parentheses. None of this is malicious. Am I the asshole here? She is not my girlfriend, and I don't see how she gets to police the words I use while playing with my friends.
Mm, I, I'm one.
I
I
think,
don't ever think it's acceptable to like be misogynistic or like racist, sexist, etc., ableist when you're passionately exclaiming about your
yep,
video games. I like we were playing a game of Valorant the other day and some guy immediately he was like, "You guys don't know what you guys are doing," and was using the R slur
yeah,
and like it's like that's never okay. I don't care if it was just the guy being loud.
yeah.
I'd be like, okay, a little wiggle room sometimes.
Yeah, and like
But
that's not what
saying
she's
certain things,
complaining
I'm like,
about.
yeah,
So the
exactly.
the top comment, which I completely agree, says your title is all wrong here, man. It should say, "Am I the asshole for saying misogynistic things around my female
That part.
roommate?" Gaming does not equal saying misogynistic shit.
That part. That part.
Also, But she's not giving him sex, so why should he have to treat her with any
She's not my
decency?
girlfriend, so why should I? Yeah, this guy. So like, even aside from what's happening here, just sounds like an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, if it was like too loud, it's like, okay, compromise, find times
Yeah,
and whatever. But like,
yeah,
oh, just gross to me.
yeah. Like,
And I
don't
hate
be.
that whole gaming mentality where it's like it's just a game or
It's
whatever.
just a game. It's like,
Yeah, it's still a
okay.
slur. Like
Yeah, you're still saying shitty things.
you're sweaty and salty and you need to get over yourself. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
And I hate that people use that as like an
I know.
excuse. So,
I agree completely.
yeah. So that's my little
Completely.
short one. I think they're the asshole, but
I agree.
yeah, it's yeah, gaming does not even equal saying misogynistic shit. It's like when
Yeah.
people are like it's locker room talk and it's like
It's
it's
like, okay,
still
don't be fucking
disgusting.
gross.
Yeah, if you wouldn't say it
What?
in front of other people, especially
No,
women, then you shouldn't say it in front of that. And I
at
hate
all.
all the excuse. I won't go into that, but it's like, would you say it in front of your daughter? It's like you should just say like, if you would you say it in front of any woman? Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's just no. Like, I hate the slurs. I hate the thing. Like, obviously, if you like say somebody's okay, so there's like some things that I don't consider slurs, like simp or like
Mm,
salty or sweaty. Some people like get upset when you call them salty or sweaty, which is fair. But it's just like, yeah, there's some terms in gaming that are well used that some people might
yeah.
take offense to, but it's not an offensive slur. Somebody said to me in a Val game, calling me sweaty is a slur. And it's like, dude, dude,
Calm down.
dude, you salty too? Um so
Right.
yeah. But anyway, they're the asshole. So
I agree.
Flo.
What did Reddit vote? That they're the
Oh,
asshole?
asshole, yeah.
Oh,
Oh
good,
yeah.
good, good, good.
Um,
Good.
yeah. So Flo.
Time for Fuck,
FMKs.
Marry, Kills?
Yeah,
Okay.
we have a theme this week.
This week our theme is gonna be like summer activities because it's warm out. We've been doing some summer activities, so we're
Yeah,
like, let's
but we don't know each
chit
other's.
chat about
Flo
summer.
is
No, we
gonna
don't know each
say
other's yet.
hers, and then I'm gonna decide mine.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. So I've got mine. Kayaking, picnic, socks game.
Oh my god! For a second, I was like, "What's the socks game?"
Like I'm saying socks game for us, but
Baseball game.
like baseball games.
I was like, "What's
You
this
know.
game I don't know about? Like, is it like pickleball or something?"
But it's like with socks.
Yeah.
Like what?
Okay.
So
Shit.
Red Sox game. I'm saying Red Sox game for us specifically, but
Yeah.
baseball games in general work.
Oh shit. Okay, so I'm gonna fuck like socks game or baseball game. I love going to minor
Mhm.
league ones too. Like the
Mm,
Portland Sea
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dogs, like that's fun to go
Paw
to. Yeah.
Sox, or
Yeah.
they might are they the Woo
They're
Sox
they're
now?
the Woo Sox now, which
That's right.
my family is very upset about because my
I
mom's
don't
originally
like the.
from Rhode Island.
Ah,
So
tragic.
she's like
Yeah,
lame.
very lame.
Yeah, we used to go to Red Sox games all the time. Like not all the time, but we would go and
Yeah.
like it's a lot of fun. The community's great. Um so I'm going to fuck Red Sox or baseball games.
Yep.
I'm going to marry kayaking. And unfortunately, I'm going to kill picnic. I love like little picnics, but I just out of all those, I'm going to have to kill picnic.
I have the same answers.
Yeah. I feel
Yeah.
like I don't know. Because it's like I could do like picnics and like eating outside on like an
Any
outside
kind of
like
al
that.
fresco
Yeah.
dining is
Like
amazing.
we did it
So like I could do
recently.
something else.
Yeah, we did a picnic on a local beach, but it was super windy, so we didn't stay long.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
also we ate outside this yesterday. We went and got like a local Mexican place. They had breakfast
Mhm.
burritos and we got those. Um I got it with my second choice because my friend couldn't make it. Natalie couldn't make it, so I took my husband instead. So he's my second choice. I love you,
There
Natalie.
you
I'm
go.
not mad. But we got that and they have like outdoor like what do you call those? Picnic tables and we had it out there
Yes.
and Sabrina was with us, so we
Very
put her kind
nice.
of like a little lead thing and
So
yeah,
cute.
so yeah, gonna have to kill picnics.
Yeah, I have the same exact answers. Baseball games, specifically Sox games, to me are just so much fucking fun.
Yeah.
I love going,
We
and
should
like
go
just
to
the
a
vibes
Sox
there
game
are so
together.
hilarious and fun. I agree,
Yeah.
we should.
I went on
And I
4th of
love getting
July.
Tasty Burger after.
Yes. Actually,
So good.
okay.
And I always,
Wait,
yeah.
I need to bring you to Sausage King. I know that sounds weird, but they're one of the ones that are
Is
in
it
the
the cart?
alleys beforehand. Yes.
Yeah.
And it is so good.
Yeah, and you
It's
know
a
what I think is
tradition.
hilarious? The guys are always shouting like gaggers is what they call them.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Get your gaggers."
Yeah. Oh my God. It's such a vibe. We should go together. I went on
I
4th of
know, we
July last
should.
week. Or last year.
Oh,
It was so much fun
I
with my
love
whole
that. I
family.
I
So,
love I love Sox games.
yeah.
They're always like I always have such an amazing time at Sox games,
Yeah.
and like we usually make a day of it because obviously like it takes forever to like get there and use the
Oh, yeah.
T and stuff.
Not
So
if
it's
you're
lots of
with
fun. I love a
me.
Sox
No,
game.
just kidding.
Um, I'm marrying kayaking because I
Yes.
only did it for the first time last year, and it was just amazing. And it's probably my favorite like sport activity I've like ever done. I don't want to
Yes.
call it a sport because I'm not like
No,
fast
I
kayaking. I'm
was
chill
worried you were
kayaking.
gonna call it a different thing. Water sport, because that has
Oh,
a
a water
different
sport?
meaning.
What? Huh?
Yeah, if you know, you know. Anyway,
Oh, okay. You'll have to explain later.
it's not
'Cause
safe
I've
for work.
never- Okay.
I was like,
Wait,
is she gonna say it?
after pod
No,
we
but
can do.
yeah, I
I've
think,
never heard that.
yeah, recreational activity. Like, I feel like it's
Yeah.
definitely like a fun, like, sport type thing.
I love it. So nice, so relaxing.
Yeah.
It was oh my god, I love it. And I can't wait to go again. And then picnic, same. I love al fresco dining. But I can live without the picnic. I can eat, at
On
like
a
a
porch.
patio
Yeah,
or like a
exactly.
porch. I can live without the picnic.
Yeah.
So
No,
kill it.
kayaking is very therapeutic to me too because
Yeah.
my uncle lives on a lake and they have kayaks, and like if we go over for like a family day, like I can kayak. Hello, Sabrina. She's
Hi,
trying to get my
Sabrina.
pizza. Nice try.
Um,
Um,
it's
but
time.
like she's on the video if you guys are watching the video. But like I will sometimes just kayak into the middle of like the lake, like obviously safely,
Yes, and
and
just sit
just sit,
there.
just sit,
Yes, for
just
like
sit.
an hour. I will
Yeah.
just sit there feeling the little,
Yep.
you know, oh,
Feeling that.
incredible.
Get
I
away
love
from my
that
pizza.
so much.
Go, please. Please. Hey, please.
It
You
was
little
amazing.
snooty. Yeah. So
So
yeah,
nice.
I have used that to get away from, not get away from family, but like
Yeah.
not be overstimulated, and it's just so peaceful, like watching it and
Mhm.
watching the nature. Like I saw like a
Yep.
stork once, like it was really
And
cool.
hearing like the birds and the
Yeah.
water sounds and
It
just like hearing like people playing
Yeah.
around the lake, like,
Yeah.
you know,
I grew up near like a kayaking place and we
so
used to
good.
go all the time. Eric has never been kayaking. So, he's always been
Okay.
canoeing, and my mother-in-law has
I've
never
never
been
done that.
kayaking, and so she found like the intro to kayaking class, and
Oh,
it's like near my house, and we're all going to go together, and I feel bad
I
cuz
love
it's
it.
not like intro to kayaking for me, but I love kayaking and I want to buy a kayak. So, yeah.
Do it, do it, do it. I
Good
love
fuck
it.
Mary
I'm like
kill.
cannot wait to do it again.
Yeah.
Your turn. What about you?
All
What you
right.
got?
Hiking, and I consider hiking like walking trails, like it doesn't have to be like a big
Yeah,
mountain
it doesn't have
hike.
to be like intense.
Hiking, um,
Okay.
beach day,
Okay.
and I'm trying to come up with ones on the spot.
That's
um,
fine.
what's another one? Beach day or pool day, like
Okay.
pool party. So
Pool
beach day,
party.
pool party, and hiking.
Okay. Oh, this is tricky.
Yeah, because two of them are very similar.
Okay, so I have a clarification I want to make first. So
Yes.
if like usually if I go to like my cousin's house in the summer for like a barbecue,
Yeah.
we do go
You
in the
know,
pool, but it's not like a
yeah.
pool party. Does that count?
Let's say like barbecue slash like pool party. Because like
Okay.
barbecues are a good one. I was just like trying to
Okay.
think of something. Sabrina.
Okay. So I'm gonna fuck. So because of this,
You're gonna fuck?
no, I'm gonna fuck. This is hard. Okay, I'm gonna fuck beach day.
Yeah.
I don't do it that often. I'm not gonna lie anymore, just because it's like I go to the beach when I used to go to the beach, like growing up, with like my mom. We would go at like 8 in the morning and then leave by like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Um, and I very rarely get to do that anymore. So when I do, it like hits really nice,
Yeah.
and I've been going like not nighttime, but like sunset time. So like it's really nice.
Yeah.
But it's not as fulfilling as like a barbecue pool party
Yeah.
is for me. Cause like usually that's like with family and it's a lot of fun. And then I also associate that with like
Good
doing a fire and
food.
roasting
Yeah.
marshmallows, good food, and then like being in and out of the pool all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like eating like Doritos on a floaty in the pool,
Oh, yeah.
Something about that just hits so good. So that's gonna be a Mary. I'm gonna kill hiking. I do love walking trails. I love walking. And I like again, I've never done like intense hiking.
Yeah. I
But
have
I do
once in a
like
while, but not
that.
like super
Yeah.
intense.
I guess just because I love beach days and pool days like so much, I'm gonna have to kill hiking.
Yeah.
What about you?
So I'm going to. Mm,
It's a tricky one.
yeah, it really is. I'm going to. I think I have the same answers. I really do.
Yeah. Look at us
Barbie,
matching
I
today.
know we're synced. Yeah, I really do. I think I have the same because I do love a hike. I mean, we did it recently and like we used to go like walking all the time and it's a lot of
Yeah.
fun. And especially like with Sabrina seeing her run around. It's I have to agree. I think that's the same answers for me cuz like beach day is
Yeah.
like close to my heart, especially since the
Yeah.
summer place I go to is like a 2-minute walk to the beach. And then
Mhm.
like I love a good barbecue and like just jumping in the pool and everything like that
Yes.
or a hot tub and like
Yeah.
barbecue
That oh, I
fires
love
and
a hot tub.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah. All
Love
right, we're
it.
going to move on to our streamer of the week. This
Yay.
person I met from an overnight raid train. If anybody doesn't notice,
Oh.
when you leave a lurk on a friend, I do that sometimes, like when I raid and run, but I leave a lurk.
Yes.
And I woke up the next morning, turned on my computer, and there she was. So her name is Pierogi Pal.
Ooh.
I absolutely love that name. I think it's so cute. I went in there. She's very similar to Mare vibes. She has pets too that she shows.
Mhm.
And she plays like a lot of stuff. One of the things she recently played was Resident Evil, the remake, with Leon, and she's just super cute all around. So that's Pierogi Pal,
Cute.
PIEROGI_PAL. You can find them on Twitch. The link will be in the show notes, but definitely check them out. Fun, cozy vibe, great to lurk to as well.
Love it.
Um, so yeah, we'll just go into our socials quick. So we have Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Hotx Nudes Pod, HOTXNOODSPOD. You can
Mhm.
support us on Patreon at patreon.com/hotxnudespod. $1 a month gets you ad-free episodes, exclusive Discord roles and channels. Like we have a daily fuck Mary kill, as well as like you can put your weekly powered of like what you guys
Mhm.
are watching, playing, watching, reading, and drinking. And you can also email us. Oh, the other tier is $3 a month, and we do a bi-monthly book club, um, where and bonus episodes as well, and even more exclusive Discord roles and channels.
Mhm.
So you can also email us at hotxnudespod@gmail.com. But that's kind of us. Yeah. Anyway, Flo, anything else you want to say?
I think that's everything.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye.